What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Women always check out men sexually before anything else. And this is kind of like in response to my video this morning, my couch video, when I was talking about sometimes many women just want a friends with benefits from a man. And, it's kind of funny. Whenever I point that out, guys always say money, 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 or something, right? I had a couple people get on there talking about, like, women wanting the money. And I'm like, that just told me they were non-select. Remember, I said sex first. Now, if a woman look at a man and they know he can't get it, then they look at other stuff. Now, here's the thing. They look at a man sexually even when they don't have shit to do with sex. If a woman on the job, she interviewing a guy, she's still checking him out sexually. Now, she might not get with him. She might be happily married, but she's still looking at him. Can he get it? Now, here's one thing to be clear about. Just because a woman will think a man can, she might give a man something, don't mean she actually going to do it. But they ain't stopping her from looking. Remember, once a guy understands that a woman's always evaluating a man sexually, boom. Like when I talk select and non-select, that's strictly a sexual hierarchy. That's strictly a sexual hierarchy. It's whatever turns her on. If you look at what I talk about, especially on my Patreon, especially on the upper level of my Patreon, you gotta check it out. I'm talking about sex because that's what women looking at. And shoot, Cousin T-Tall. Now, I gotta put his book in the description box because I forgot last time I said I was, but because I'm always talking about it. He talks about it when a woman checking out a man, she looking at him sexually first. Then they look at other shit. And they can do all that in a few seconds. Then they might look, okay, don't want to fuck him. Does he got money? Can I use this motherfucker? Something like that. They're always looking, and there's always some extra shit there. But the primary thing first is the sex thing. Now, if it's not that, then it's like something else. Like when a guy's approaching a woman, don't think she just sitting there and just gonna go for whatever he spit out his mouth. The first thing is, like, can he get it? That's why I promote body game. That's why I promote your presentation. It's fucked up, but it is what it is. Like on those balloon pop shows. They ain't gonna just come out and say, when those women pop the balloon, dude ain't said nothing. All they saying is they wouldn't fuck him. Now, every now and then, he might say something, a man might say something, a woman say, give me my balloon back. But that's rare. Most of the time, if they rejecting the guy, and then when look, let me be clear on those shows, any of those balloon pop shows, whichever one you want. When a woman say you handsome, but they just being nice. But if they just said, they just trying to avoid just straight up, I wouldn't fuck this motherfucker. In fact, a woman on one of those shows, she was asking two guys their dick length. Yeah, it matters. Yeah, it matters to some women, And I know some motherfuckers understand that shit. But even then, that's some women, but that's still sex. However, some women just want you to have a good size joint just to go up in them. That's still sex. Because when women checking out a man, they ain't just looking at him. If they get to the money part, they just want to use that man. They got their own money. When they look at a friends with benefits or something, they be looking at a guy and be like, well, she can fuck him on the side. He might not be all that. See, that's another thing, too. She want to know the motherfucker depending on what her sexual need is. Some women, their sexual need is all they need is a friends with a benefit. They ain't always looking for a husband. Dudes out here thinking that shit. And then dudes saying, nah, it's money, or these women just want me for my money. That's telling you right then you non-select sexually. That's telling you right then. You got to have a little bit of sex appeal for a woman. Even some men with money. You got to have something. You got to have something if she wants you, because it's not talked about enough women's sexual desires out here and what they want. It's not talked about enough. And a lot of guys, you try telling them that, and they say, nah, it's money. It's like non-select. Nah, they don't really want me. Very non-select. Shit, because it's usually like four, right? Like when I talk about the four types in my book, Nice Guys and Players, and also sexual chemistry. You know, first is Mr. Goodbar. That's the man she sees. Oh, nah, he can get it. And it depends on whatever she considers sexual. You're like, I need to talk again about that whole body game thing. Some guys think you gotta have a small percent of body fat and shit. Yeah, you got some motherfuckers some big dudes who fucking like crazy. That's because that's what turns a woman on. Even when you approach a woman thinking it's your mouthpiece, she still gotta look at you and still be good with fucking you, okay? Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. But that's Mr. Goodbar, the masked man. Now, he got money, but he gotta look good. He gotta look good at least. He can't be no ugly motherfucker with some money or some shit. He gotta look good. In fact, some masked men actually think that they good bars because they still getting play. You gotta have some. That's where that looks, money, and status come in and shit. But you still gotta look like something. You can have looks. Well, nah, if you could have money and status, but if you don't look like shit to them, you ain't there. Remember, looks don't matter. I've always said looks matter. I just said if you want to beat that, have some sex appeal. A motherfucker can be ugly sexy. Shoot. Who you think a woman gonna get with? She wants sex. She either gonna get with, who you think she gonna get with first? That real handsome man and shit, so she look good to friends? I'm saying if she just wants sex. Or the average looking dude who got a good print and got some big dick energy. Come on now, seriously. Seriously. A lot of guys got to understand that part, how much sex means to women. And then, now select guys, they just don't want to fuck them. And this how, regardless how they look, they just don't give it. Like gamesmen, they might give him some. They might give a gamesman some. He gonna have to be persistent and shit. And basically, she can't have access to the first two. And then nice guys, that's like a brother. He just don't turn her on sexually. And that's regardless of how he look. A lot of times they be the women that say the motherfucker handsome, but no. For whatever reason, he don't get that impression. He gonna fuck the shit out of him. Yeah, it be that rough. But see, women know they can't really talk about that publicly. They can't talk about that publicly because they know some men gonna be judging them on that shit. So they'll play the game with that shit. They'll play the game. But I'm telling you the real deal, how they gonna really act. And they really checking for the sex. And that's how they can get some friends with benefit. Sometimes they just want that maintenance man. That's a friend with benefit. And he can look however. he can look however. As long as he can fuck shit. Depending. And it's like shit. Sometimes it don't even matter his social class. The social class is more for when they outside the bedroom. Because there's plenty of dudes out there getting some, but they 12 to 5, man. 12 to 5, man, he don't have to have nothing. Ain't shit. He don't have to have shit. At best, maybe a car. Come over a place. Sometimes, maybe not. Take the last bus over her place, get there around midnight, then be out the house by 5. I talked before about when he used to live over in Edgewood. Over there chilling. I think I saw him over in the distance. Anyway, back when I was living in Edgewood, right across the street from me, I used to see this big old truck, like, 1 o'clock in the morning, get up and pee. Hey, I'm up. Look over there and see that dude's truck. Big old truck and shit, right? And I knew it was a woman over there, and she had that vibe to her. She just wanted some good D. She had that vibe to her. Like a little too extra smiley, in my then wife's opinion. But go over there 1 in the morning, see that big old truck, and then I had to get up around 5. That truck would be gone. That shit was consistent. Dude just came over there, did his business, and left. Shit, that happened a lot. Now, it don't mean sometimes even when women hook up with a guy, you know, he look good on the surface and shit. A lot of sexless marriages. A lot of women cheat. See, let me hold up. Let me hit on that for a second. Why do guys be thinking these women be cheating? You don't have to believe me. All you have to do is put infidelity or adultery, women's infidelity or adultery in the search engine. You don't have to believe me. They out here getting down. Why they getting down for? Sex. And ARC, Alan Roger Curry, rest in peace. Somebody he said that during a panel. That's why they cheat, for sex. Shit. That's how bad they want it. And look, if you're dealing with a woman, she married to her, or she got limited, she fucking you on a limited basis, just go ahead and roll out from her. Just say, look, baby, we can't really be together. Because she don't want you. She does not want you. And that's how you got to look at that shit. That's how you got to be with that shit. You know? That's how it is. But see, a lot of guys don't want to deal with that part. A lot of guys don't want to deal with they really non-select. Because even when I tell them, trust me, I always get some people, whenever I talk about women's sexual nature, they'll say that's not it. No, it's not it for you. It's not it for you. Maybe you non-select. If a woman ain't trying to fuck you right, because trust me, if a woman see you sexually, trust me, she gonna let it be known. But then if a woman meets you and first thing is she trying to get an idea how much money you make or where you could take her, or even if you date her, she'd be like, well, yeah, we gotta go out a bit. Or if you date her and nothing happened, oh no, she don't see you sexually. A woman, if she really wants you, will fuck you the first night. If she really wants you, because that's why she chose you. Trust me, if a woman chooses a man for sex, she gonna be aggressive about that shit, real aggressive. Trust me. Now, if a woman ain't, and she just wants you in a rotation, just to, and I do mean rotation, just to take you out, just for you to take her out to dinner or something like that. Oh, you gonna know that. And any guys know they gotta come out with some money. Shit, nah, you ain't select to, or at least top level select. At best, you might be that masked man, got some money or something, look good. Even then, she might hold back some. She might. I'm saying, like I said, some masked men think they Mr. Goodbar. They really ain't. The reason why I know is like, yeah, stop spending some money. Because you do still have some, as the Honorable Pimp guy would call them, acceptable hoes out there. You still got that. You still got that out there. And a man need to know what he dealing with. Because a basic thing, if you gotta pay money, or something, you ain't Mr. Goodbar. Women hand the poo to Mr. Goodbar. They brag about it. They fight over Mr. Goodbar. You know, too popo up here. Yeah, go slow. Oh man, these some Bamas for real, man. I'm seeing popo all over the place. Like I said, in this neighborhood, I feel safe as shit. I think I got popo behind me. In an unmarked car. Yeah, motherfucker. He ain't slick. Every now and then, popo catch me, give me their license. That's a ticket. A ticket are just like, they like taxes on the road and shit, you know? You just got paid every now and then. Is this popo? You don't get that thing. I got a feeling about this guy though. I might be wrong. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, women, shoot, whenever they always looking. They always looking now. Like I said, check out the Seduction Scriptures. Cousin Tito talk about that in there. You got some, they check you out sexually first. If you don't pass that test, then they looking at some other shit. Okay, that won't pop. You gotta keep an eye out around this mind. Yeah, instead of saying motherfucker all the time, I'm gonna be like, what? Oh man, yeah, but men have to understand that. Once you understand that, you deal with women differently. You understand that they be wanting some. Shoot, that's why you get some mugs out here. They stay in women. They having a bunch of kids and everything, cause they don't have no issues with it. They know how to be quiet too. And they know about traveling 12 to 5. Oh man, they know about it. You don't have to tell them. They know about it. Shit, I remember I went over this woman's house. It was around about midnight. I never forget. This car pulled out, so I pulled right into the space, and the woman said, "Yeah, that was my man." Back in my shady ass days. That shit was funny. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of talk when women cheating. Yeah, they might get that guy, but I know I ain't said this in a while. Double back home. Yo, Joe Roughneck, here it come. Yeah, double back home one day. You see a man pounding the shit out your woman, and he gonna look back and say, "My bad. This you, man." Oh man, I tell you what, let me finish up, then you can get in here. I gotta go anyway. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, shoot, dudes be putting cameras up and shit. But hold up, think about something. Fuck the bullshit women be saying, "Oh, he was just emotional." They try to put it on the man. They want that D. Sometimes you get some men, they ain't giving the D. She gonna get it from someplace. Might not be you. If you act like you can't hit it anymore, somebody. And I'm gonna be real. It don't matter what she look like either. I know this one woman, she was cheating. Her man found out she was cheating on him. She was cheating on him rather. And I looked at her. I was like, her? He was like, yeah, she don't gotta be to work till 8 o'clock. But she be leaving the house at 5 o'clock. Well, I knew where they lived too. I was like, nah, it don't take no damn 3 hours to get up there. Take about 7.5 minutes. Oh man. I was like, shoot, leaving early. Y'all watch out for that shit, you fellas. Your women be like, women cheat in rhythm now. Women cheat in rhythm. Most will cheat in such a way you ain't thinking about it. They'll get you. They'll be like, oh, they normally take 2 hours, or they're gonna go on this run. Something. You ain't gonna think about it. And some women, they'll still fuck you if they have to. They'll still come home. They'll go out cheat with their young boy, the young muscular boy, or whoever they cheating with, and then come home and still like cook the dinner and still suck a motherfucker's dick. Rest assured, women can have sex with multiple men in a day. I know some men, they gonna hear this and get mad. They say, don't get mad at me. Don't hate the player or the game. Just accept it and learn how to turn it to your advantage. I say, but don't get mad at me. I'm just pointing shit out. If you're a man, you can handle reality. It's just that simple. It is what it is. It is what it is, and shit. Women want that hot beef injection, and they want the guys who can give it, but they also want some guys who can like be discreet about this shit. Yeah, cause you got some dudes out here, they want everybody to tell some shit. I was like, man, please. That's why I had a lot of women, man, talk to me. They were like, this ain't going to get out there, is it? Well, I was like, damn, nah. In fact, the women I talked about, either they women, a lot of them say, as long as you don't call my name. I've had some reach out to me after years. Be like, hey, bro, how you doing? I'm doing fine. I say, is this some hey big head something? Like, nah, but, you know, we did some things. I don't want people on out. Surface to know, or, you know, whatever you do, don't call my name, don't give identifying details. I bet. Shit. That. But they be getting down though, man. And as a man, look, all you, instead of getting mad about it, just figure out, okay, first work on your own attitude towards sex. And get comfortable with yourself. Get comfortable with your dick size. A lot of dudes ain't comfortable with their dick size. All you need, please, a woman's most sensitive areas are 3 inches in. Now, if you want to hit that A spot, yeah, you gotta hit the back. But really, the average woman's vagina is only 4 inches. So unless you got some micro shit, you shouldn't have to worry about anything. And damn, yeah, I told you about sets of 9. Sets of 9, you only going an inch in, and then a long stroke. You're actually counting that shit down. So it's what, 9 short strokes. You just putting the heat in, and then one long stroke, then 8 shallow strokes, and 2 long. You just counting that shit down. Shoot, I've yet to meet a woman who didn't love that shit. I've yet to meet a woman who didn't love that shit. Because that's where they G-spot. Everybody be talking about that mythical G-spot. Well, it's not mythical. It's mythical for some guys. And first of all, if you arouse a woman enough and turn on one enough, spend enough time in foreplay, it'll come find you. It'll come find you. I know some guys don't want to deal with that shit. But it is what it is, yo. But yeah. Yeah, I know. Women, they want the D. Ain't no shame in it, it's just them. In fact, that's actually affecting some political shit too. Because that's a big part of people who be talking about feminism. A big part of feminism is women not having to depend on a man for money or some shit. I've met several women and they'll be like, you know, have been with a man for a long time. And to be clear, these are white women. Before anybody come on here thinking I'm just talking about sisters. These are white women, and it'd be the same shit. They were dealing with the man for survival. Now they got their kids. They got a little bit of money. They don't want any more now. No more bullshit. But it is what it is, and it's just a reality. And what a man need to do, like part of body game, is just getting your body to the point a woman will want to have sex with you. Because trust me, they checking out your body and how you carry yourself, sexual confidence, all of that. Now, if you don't have that, or you ain't been with enough women, then you need to be listening and employing, you know, what I present for game. You know, body, style, conversation, comfortable with sex. Boom, boom, boom. Literally. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Get on out of here. Go get some vittles. I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.